If you are wondering whether to buy a DJI Neo or a BetaFPV Meteor75 Pro O4, or maybe you already have a Neo and are wondering if you should add the Meteor to your collection, then this video is for you.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Let's start with the Neo. The specs, pretty good for the price. Around 135 grams, shoots 4K video, flies for about a quarter of an hour, costs about 160 euros. So is it a good deal? Yeah, I'd say so. But here's the real magic. It's the Swiss Army knife of drones. You can fly it without a controller, you can fly it with a controller, use your phone, use goggles, or use the motion controller and pretend you're a Jedi. Beginner mode, check. Follow me mode, check. Full on acro FPV, yup. Basically, if you can imagine flying it that way, the Neo probably has a setting for it. So what's the catch? Well, it doesn't excel at any one thing. It's more a jack of all trades, master of none. But if you're just getting into the hobby, that's not a bad place to start. Also, all those sensors, they can get confused. Fly low over water or lose your GPS signal, and the drone that does the flying for you will also do the crashing for you. Now, let's talk about the Meteor75 Pro O4. This thing weighs just 50 grams, almost a third of the Neo, and it's tiny, 80 millimeters across. It flies for about 5 minutes, so you'll be swapping batteries a lot more, but man, does it feel like a real FPV drone. It's built for one thing, freestyle, FPV. No GPS, no follow me, no beginner mode. You're flying this thing yourself. Or not at all. You crash, that's on you. You crash and break it, that's also on you. But unlike the Neo, this one is built to be repaired. It's open, you can poke around, switch out parts, and if you're really brave, solder stuff. You need to have good eyes and tiny fingers, and maybe some tweezers and a prayer. Just watch out for that O4 camera cable. People say it's a bit fragile and can break off the printed circuit board. If you break it, that's over half the price of the whole drone. So, which one do I prefer to fly? Honestly, both, but for very different reasons. The Neo was my first drone ever, and it got me hooked. I started with the motion controller, and I still think that's a great way to ease into flying. DJI even replaced my first Neo for free when I broke it. So yeah, I've got a bit of a brand loyalty now. But I also realized something. I love flying FPV. Not just the smooth cinematic stuff. I mean the tricks, the gaps, the adrenaline. But the Neo just is too big to fly indoors. So I went looking for something smaller to practice at home and landed on the Meteor75. The DJI O4 unit allows me to keep using the DJI goggles and remote, saving me the money I would have to spend on buying a new set. Now if I break or lose the drone a lot, going analog might have been a cheaper choice. It's not as easy indoors as I hoped. I've bounced off a few too many walls and the floor, well, I could have just bought an RC car instead. But I'm getting better at it every day. Outdoors, it rips. It's fast, nimble, and honestly, I feel more confident trying tricks with it than with the Neo. Before I finally answer the question of what you should buy, please take the time to hit that subscribe button if you want to keep up with my drone adventures. It really helps. So, which drone should you buy if you don't have one yet? If you know for sure you're going straight into FPV freestyle and you're ready for the do-it-yourself side of the hobby, the Meteor might make sense. But honestly, in that case I would avoid the O4 unit. It's great video, but you're paying in weight and price. You'll get more flight time and save money going analog. But if you're new to the hobby, Unsure what kind of flying you will enjoy, and you don't want to mess with wires and firmware just yet, the Neo is the way to go. It's plug and play and it just works. Now if you already own the Neo, should you get the Meteor? If you're ready to take FPV freestyle seriously, you want something smaller and already have the DJI goggles and controller, the Meteor75 Pro O4 is a pretty sweet next step. Let me know what you would pick, or if you have flown either of these. And if you want to see how both of these drones perform in the same location, I've got 2 videos right here on the channel where I fly both of them at the same spot. Go check those out.